First, I want to thank you for joining us today to honor Gary Creed for his service on the Montgomery County Board of Supervisors and for the unveiling of the concept of our expanded Eastern Montgomery Recreation Complex. While we wish we could have held this event at the actual site, the weather had other plans. Thankfully, George Smith and the manager of this great facility helped us out today, and thank you, George. Appreciate that. So many have supported our vision to expand the Eastern Montgomery Recreation Complex. I would like to personally thank the citizens of Eastern Montgomery County in District C, the Mountain Valley Charitable Foundation, and especially Gary Creed. This is not the first time, and no doubt won't be the last time, that Gary Creed has championed for something in this community. Babe Ruth once said, "It's hard to beat a person who never gives up." Well, that tells me that Babe Ruth must have known Gary Creed. Gary Creed has been a longtime advocate for the citizens in District C. He's especially been dedicated to never giving up on finding ways to improve his community. From the library to new schools to the fire station and even this community center where we're gathered today. Gary has been at the helm, collaborating, preserving, providing time, and again, just how dedicated he is to our community. The Eastern Montgomery Recreation Complex is no exception. Gary Creed was elected to the Montgomery County Board of Supervisors in 2002. In his time on the board, he has served as board chair as well as a variety of capacities on several committees that represented our local schools, libraries, economic developments, efforts, transportation, and parks and recreation. And I'll say he spent about 4 years of his life meeting with the folks in Blacksburg about the old middle school site, and those were a lot of meetings, Gary. We really do appreciate that. Gary has always been supportive of recreational opportunities. In fact, he was a talented athlete himself. It is clear his focus on teamwork, his dedication and perseverance have lasted long beyond his days of playing on the team sports in his youth. Throughout the years, he's used the values he learned and practiced while playing sports to guide him through his civic engagements. With the determination of Supervisor Gary Creed and the vote of financial support by the Montgomery County Board of Supervisors, we're excited to share with you today a concept of how we plan to expand Eastern Montgomery Recreation Complex at the former Charlottesville Elementary site in an effort to provide opportunities for future generations to learn about teamwork, dedication, and perseverance through team sports. Values that they can apply throughout their lifetime, just as Gary has. At this point in time, I was asked for a little help to unveil some things. As you can see, our hope is to create additional multi-purpose fields as well as a dedicated parking area. Since creating opportunities for others to benefit from playing team sports is one of Gary's passions, it is only fitting that we plan to dedicate a ball field to Gary Creed. Once completed, a plaque will be placed at the expanded complex. The Creed Field is being named in recognition of Supervisor Creed for his services on the Montgomery County Board of Supervisors from 2002 through 2017, for his commitment to making the site a recreational site complex for future generations to enjoy. Gary, at this point in time, I'd ask if you'd come up and say a few words.
It'll be a few words. Just to make sure I don't step over those bounds, I will do what it says on this piece of paper. It is with mixed emotions that I stand here before you. I would like to thank you each of you for coming today and supporting the new ball field complex that is in progress. It would be impossible were it is not for your support and those like Lorraine Pearman, Jim Pearman, and their generous donations of land. I would like to thank you for supporting me for the last 16 years. I feel we have accomplished a lot of improvements in Eastern Montgomery and hope to see more in the future. I know I have made headlines a few times and have been very vocal on many occasions, but I hope I succeed in making a difference in your lives. It has been a journey of long hours, many telephone calls, and challenges, but also rewards and satisfaction. I have always loved the challenge and hope I did you proud. That's about all, except for a little thing here, kind of off the same route that I'm supposed to be on. Please be advised, if you have any problems in the coming future, let me introduce to you your next supervisor of District C. Steve, who will be able to answer any and all questions.
Thank you, dear.
So with that being said, I thank you all for all that y'all have helped me to do in District C down here, because we needed a lot of help. Thank you.
Steve, what's that phone number again?
I think it's BR 549.
Well, folks, we've got some refreshments, we've got some snacks. As you can see, the theme was take us out to the ball game. We've got some kettle corn, some roasted peanuts. We would have had some shovels to break the ground, but it seems a little hard around here. But I want to thank you all again for coming, and I want really to thank Gary. I've learned a lot from him. He's a tremendous advocate for the folks down here in Shawsville, and he is going to be missed. And Steve, you're stepping in some really big shoes. Thank you all for coming.